I had a problem with my online calculator, so we're going to start again talking about the inverse of a matrix from section 2.5 and start with this example that I had started. First, you must check that it's a square matrix, and it is. It's a 3 by 3. And then we enter it into the calculator, and that's where I'm at. And here is our calculator. I'm going to do a second matrix, and I'm going to edit. And this one is a 3 by 3, and we sure didn't want to do this by hand. That's a lot of little math, and it gets pretty tedious. 1, -1, 5, 0, 1, 3, 2, -3, 6. Now I'm going to check before I go forward by column. 1, 0, 2, -1, 1 and -3, 5, 3, and 6. I'm good. So I'm going to go second quit. I'm going to name this guy by going second matrix. Name it. I'm going to hit the inverse key, which I told you was that one right there. So now I will enter. And this is what I have. All right, so that the inverse of this guy is another 3 by 3. And we have -15, 9, 8, -6, 4, 3, 2, -1, -1. And we're going to put it as a proper item and say this is A inverse. Matrix A inverse. All right. So now we've got a handle on it. We're going to do another one. Let me clear that one. This is a square matrix. Again, it's a 3 by 3. And we're going to enter it in the calculator. So I'm going to go second matrix. Go to edit, the first one. It's a 3 by 3. And I'm typing over my numbers. 2, 3, 1, 1, -2, 1, -1, sorry. 3, 3, and 2. Okay, I'm going to double verify here. So my first column is 2, 1, 3, good. 3, -2, 3, good. 1, -1, and 2, good. So I'm going to name the matrix A. And then I'm going to hit the inverse key, enter. Thought I entered. There it is. And I see these decimals. All right. So let me copy that. Well, I'm going to place it right there. All right. So I have it right there. And now I'm going to give it a command because I don't want that. I want exact answers and in fraction form. So I'm going to hit my math key. See the frac, one frac, enter, enter, and that is my solution. That one right there. And let me write it down. Make some room. And I'm going to write my fractions as 1/8. Not negative. 1/8. 3/8. 1/8. Powerful calculator, isn't it? I did everything by hand going to college. Probably would have been a 4.0. I wasn't. I was decent. 38. You had to be in math. Very competitive. 9/8, -3/8, and 7/8. Right. So this is my solution. And let me capture that screen as well for your notes. Place it right there. And there you have it. So this is my inverse matrix. Inverse matrix. Well, we've been doing a lot of this stuff with the matrix. Well, why are we, right? What is going to happen here? Well, what we're doing is solving equations in a different form. And we're going to use some of these principles. And I've also typed this out to make sure that I don't omit anything while I'm discussing this material with you. So if a matrix A times the identity is equal to matrix A, and A times the inverse matrix A will then equal 1, then we know that A times 1 over A is 1. So see, we're tying it all back into that basic math concept. So we're going to be using examples of this and putting the identity matrix as matrix B to find if it is or is not. So recall how to enter, and now we're going to use matrix A and matrix B. So we go first to second matrix. Now remember, that key is the inverse key. So we hit this one to get matrix. Then second mode, quit, to return to home screen. Now, second X inverse is that matrix key. Enter the appropriate stuff on the home screen. And then choose B and do the same thing for it. And of course, we're talking square matrices. All right. So let's get started here. Now here is, we're just deciding, is matrix B, sorry about that, is matrix B inverse of A, matrix A. So that's what we're finding out. So that means we're going to enter them, and we know there are two square matrices. All right, so let's enter them in our calculator. I'll clear that. I'm going to go second matrix. I'm going to edit. A is going to be our original, and it's a 2 by 2. There I go. 1, -7, -3, and 4. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go second quit, second matrix, and I'm going to go to edit. I'm going to make sure I'm on B, and it's going to be a 2 by 2. I don't hit the 2 right. An emulator is a wonderful teaching tool, but it's picky. I'm going to enter the 4, the 7, the 3, and the 1. All right, 4, 3, 7, 1. Good. I'm going to go back to my home screen. Now I'm going to put the multiplication. We're testing matrix A times A inverse 1. That's what we're testing. So I'm going to name it. And we get 1. Okay, now you're saying, wait a minute, it's negative 17 over 17. Well, the thing is, we can divide it out as negative 17 and know that it is an identity matrix. So the calculator gave us this. Because these two are equal, okay, then we can state that it is 1001, our identity matrix. All right, so yes. All right, so let's do the next one. Second matrix, edit. We're going to do the A. It's a 2 by 2. So we're enter, and then we're going to put in 3, negative 7, negative 2, and 5. I'm going to make sure I entered everything. All right. Second quit, second matrix, edit, and we're going to go to the B. And we're enter. There we go. Enter. Now we're going to put our information. Come on. There you go. And I'm going to put a 3, a 7, negative 7. Sorry about that. Okay. I think my pen is running out of juice, to be honest with you. It's having trouble. Let me get the other pen. All right, I got it. Negative 7, negative 2. Oh, yeah. And 5. Yeah, the pen was getting low on energy. Okay. Okay. So we're going to name it second matrix A times second matrix name B and enter. Uh-oh. Is it? No, it is not. It did not come out the same. So let me double check that I entered it correctly in case I made a bobo there. Let me do the matrix. I'm going to verify. I know this one's right. 3, negative 2, negative 7, and 5. That one's good. Second matrix, edit, and I want the B. I probably messed up on the B. Yes, I did. I sure did. And that was when the pen was acting up. Okay. All right. 5, 7, negative, oh, and it's just 7. Just normal 2, and 3. So it just didn't work during that time, I guess. Okay. Let me try it again. Second matrix A. We still don't, oh, I put a minus. Second entry, and I'm going to put the time. Got it. And this one is yes as well. All right, sorry for the confusion. Now we're at the last leg of our lesson. And this last leg is solving systems of equation using the variable matrix included in the structure. So in this case, we have all of the matrix, which means numbers, the coefficients, times x, which means it lists how many variables there are in that x column, equals to b, the solutions that are given as part of the linear system. Okay, so we're going to say we solve it for x by saying x, the x matrix, equal to, and this order is important, A inverse times the B matrix. So this is the condition that we need. All right. So I typed in, to make sure that you could read my handwriting, matrix X is the list of variables. and B is the outcomes of the linear system of equations. Notice the structure of solving, placing the inverse of A times B, because the rows of B equals the columns in A inverse. Again, A is a square matrix. So let's look at some examples here. And we're doing this by calculator. So here we go. So our first step is to structure the system of equations. As AX equals B. All right. So I have 4, 1. All right. And 19 and 5. And my variables are X and Y equals the B, which is 43 and 206. Great. This is my A, this is my X, and this is my B. So now what we're going to do is write how we're going to enter in the calculator. All right. So we know then that XY has to equal 4, 1, 19, 5 inverse times 33, 206. Now remember, the rows have to match the columns, and they do. So that's why we have to do it in this order specifically. So we're going to enter now in our calculator, second matrix, edit, and they're 2 by 2s. So we're going to edit A, 2 by 2, and we're going to enter 4, 1, 19, 5. Okay, 4, 19, 1, 5. Second matrix, and that is a 2 by 1. Edit, and then we're going to make it the B, 2 by 1. All right, and that is 43 and 206. All right, I got them all. So we're going to enter the naming. Second matrix, A. We're going to stick an inverse on it, times second matrix, B. All right. So we did this, and we're going to get our solution. So here we go. Ready? Enter. 9 and 5. All right. So what does that mean? All right. So let's first write our solution statement. Oh, 9, 7. Oh, sorry. Here we go. So we're going to show that screen. No, wait. No, sorry about that. Hit the wrong one. We have it. Okay. So let me put that down. So what does that mean? In this matrix, X equals the 9 and Y equals the 7. All right. Now here we have a 3 by 3, and we're going to have a 0 placeholder. So our first step is to construct the system of equations matrices. All right, so I have a -4, a -1, and a 4. Then I have 0x, a -2, and this is 0, and a +6. Then I have a -7, a 2, and a 2. This is my square matrix of a 3 by 3. Then I have my variables, x, y, and z, equal to my outcomes. -12, -24, -1. Okay, and this is a 3 by 1. Okay, so what I have here is my matrix A times my x equals to my matrix B. All right, so let's enter all of these values. So I'm going to go second matrix, edit, and this time I have a 3 by 3, 3 variables. 4, a -1, a 4, a 0, a 6, a -7, a 2, and a 2. All right, let's look. -4, 0, -7, -1, -2, 2, 4, 6, 2. Excellent. Second matrix, edit. I'm going to go to the B, and this is a by 1. And it's a -12, a -24, and all right, -12, -24, -1. I am good. So we want then to say that x, y, z is going to equal -4, -1, 4, 0, -2, 6, -7, 2, 2, inverse times -12, -24, -1. All right, so we're going to do that in a calculator by naming it. Second matrix, name A with the inverse on it, and then we're going to multiply by second matrix, name B, and enter. And we get x, y, z 1, 0, and -4. All right, so we have successfully completed that equation. So now let's talk about application. The one I gave you in the homework is simply one to let you know part of the structure, and then you finish the structure. All right. A bakery sells 3 types of cakes, type 1, type 2, type 3. Notice that the types are in the column area because we're getting ready to get into that information later on, where you're not led by the hand. Requiring amounts of ingredients, flour, sugar, and eggs, in a matrix. All right. To fill the daily orders of these 3 kinds of cake, the baker uses 90 cups of flours, 52 cups of sugar, and 78 eggs. That's the total of all of the cakes. And the cakes are type 1 for the amount of daily use. Okay, daily use. So that's our B. 90, 52, and 70, what do we say, 78. All right, these are our total, daily totals. Of production of cakes. All right. Okay. So then it says, because this is leading us by the hand. Let me put this down so we can read. Let the number of daily cakes be a 3 by 1 x variable. Okay, so we're having an x amount. With entries, write the matrix that can be solved for x. So type 1 is x. Type 2, y. And type 3, z. All right. So we're going to do a 3 by 1. X, Y, Z. Now they want us to solve it. So let's solve it. So we know we have this guy here. 611, 324. And then this is the number of cakes, X, Y, Z, equals the daily production needs. And that was 90, 52, and 78. Okay. Number of each. And this is, what was this now? You remember? Okay. This is material needed, supplies, and total supply need. Daily supply need. All right. So when we know that it's going to be X, Y, Z has to equal 3, 3, 3, 6, 1, 1, 3, 2, 4, inverse times 90, 52, and 78. All right. So here we go. That's what we need. So let's put in stuff in our calculator. I'm going to clear everything. I'm going to go second matrix, edit, and we need to have a square matrix. It's a 3 by 3. I'm going to enter 3, 6, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4, and I'm going to double check, as you know me. 3, 3, 3, 6, 1, 1, 3, 2, 4. All right, we're good. Now I'm going to do my B. Second matrix, edit. I'm going to go to B. And this guy is a 3 by 1. And we're going to type over 90, 52, and 78. All right. 90, 52, 78. Good. That's what I have. And now I'm going to go and do the math by naming it. Second matrix, name it. And I'm going, oops, sorry. I'm going to inverse it. Let me clear it. Made a mistake there. Second matrix, name, inverse times second matrix B. We enter 7 cakes of type 1, type 2, I should do the little Roman numerals, was 5, because that's what they used, and type 3 was 13. 13 cakes. Awesome, right? So from the matrices and what they needed in supplies, we could figure out what the daily, if we knew how much they used in the daily amount, then we could figure out the problem. Well, we're done finally. So now you can do the homework. Thank you so much for listening.